Hello, I hope y'all are all having a great day. It is June 29th, and today I'm back. So today I am going to start off by just talking about severe weather. Pretty much the normal stuff. Uh, every video pretty much talk about it, but yeah, and then I'll probably talk about tropics for a bit. And yeah, so hope y'all are all having a great day today. Um, and it's Wednesday, I think. Yeah. Sounds about right. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So this is our current visible satellite imagery for generally kind of like the northern plains area. We can see a few clear storms. Uh, One right there, and I think maybe a few in here, and some bigger ones over in South Dakota or eastern South Dakota. I would take a look at actual radar just to kind of confirm this. Also, we have one up in Minnesota. And actually, surprisingly, we don't really have a whole lot of activity. I mean, generally just some showers. Uh, some general rain, not really storms. In fact, that strongest storm we have looks to be over in Minnesota. There we do have some strong storms. It looks like right here. So we'll have to see what those can do. Are those new or have those been? Yeah, those are brand. Those are just getting going. So we'll see what those can do. But yeah, so that's that. We got an enhanced risk for central South Dakota. Two tore up in eastern North Dakota and western or northwest Minnesota. Got a 30 sig wind threat, a 15 sig wind or hail threat. That's up in North Dakota though, where we have our enhanced risk. We only got a 5%. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much that. I mean, not a whole lot to talk about. Not gonna look at too much. But it looks like these would be our next storms maybe every year. We'll have to see. But I'd probably want to watch this area. Man. Really no point in talking about this now because, I mean, by the time anybody who sees this video, by the time anybody sees it, it'll probably not be within 10 minutes of the time I posted. So not really a whole lot of use to talk about this now, but just want to talk about it for a bit. Yeah, tomorrow, severe weather-wise, we have a pretty large marginal from UP and Michigan down into eastern Colorado on day 3. See, we got nothing. So, yeah, tomorrow, literally going to look at this, in about, just going to look at a few things. Not even going to take soundings, just going to look at some simple things here for tomorrow afternoon. Okay. So you can see, I mean, very warm up in that region. Dew points, we can kind of take a look at where we have maybe a front or something. And, I mean, not definitely we don't have a clear-cut front in that area. I mean, definitely not. I mean, maybe right here. Yeah, you can kind of maybe spot it right in there, but it's very kind of. It's definitely not a significant front. I mean, this is not going to be I mean, this is not. It's not going to be the focal point for a severe weather outbreak or anything, but it could get us a few storms to go off, and storms could be severe. We can see a few things, just general instability. I'll take a look at mixed layer Cape. I mean, instability is pretty low. It's mainly a little further to the north than where the SPC is, that marginal, but this will also likely move a little bit south, probably. 700 millibar winds. We can see a little further to the north where we have maybe a little more upper level support with the winds there. Further south in Arista, we don't have a lot of upper level support. Or not really upper level support. It's kind of a broad term, but we're missing a little bit of winds in the upper levels when we take a sounding down here. I mean, yeah, we don't have literally no shear. That's in Colorado. Those dew points are low, okay. But up in Wisconsin here, I mean, yeah, we still barely have any cheer, but it's there. 700 millibars is about right there. Uh, so yeah, that is the severe weather threat. That's pretty much all I'm talking about. Back to tropics. All right, so with the tropics right now, kind of got three things to look at. We got uh, that. Now that I talked about this before, and this is kind of like doing the same thing that the first named storm in the Atlantic did. It like it's just taking forever to actually get developed like characteristics of a tropical cyclone. So it has the winds of a tropical storm, but it's missing some of those characteristics. Is a simple way to put it. I don't know I think maybe it's because the low is not closed. I don't know. I mean, I probably should do a little bit of some research on that, but I'm not really research. It's pretty easy to figure it out, but take about 30 seconds. But yeah, we also got another disturbance up in the Gulf of Mexico. I'm pretty sure this is the same one. This is the same disturbance we had before back on. I don't remember when in that last video was. It was supposed to be, well, it would have been Monday, but I'm pretty sure it was Sunday. Maybe, yeah, I think it was Sunday, maybe Saturday. No, it was Sunday, yeah, I'm pretty sure. We can see right there, moving north very slowly, kind of off the coast of Texas, but 40% chance of formation within the next 48 hours and the next 5 days. Over here, kind of like off of the, I forgot what those are. Name. I'm not gonna say the wrong name because it'll be kind of annoying. Somebody might get mad. But you can see we had this disturbance also over here. 20% chance of formation within the next 5 days. Yeah, and I did want to pull up tropical tidbits here. I really don't know why I didn't do that. All right, so current storms is what I want. Yes, this is a potential tropical cyclone 2. We can see here on IR, and this would not play out. That'd be kind of nice. Yeah, so we can see. I mean, generally, it looks like our low might be about right there, if I had to guess. We got a lot more convection with this system. Just a little bit ago. I mean, the past 2-3 hours, it seems like. Not really convection, but now we have some new stuff right by the low there. Yeah. Let's take a look at the models now. This is the GFS. We'll just start off by looking at it, and let me get the Western Atlantic. Yeah, so we can see it right there. It kind of forms. It does definitely get a lot more strong as we get into like tomorrow evening and into Friday. During the day, that makes landfall Friday evening. I think that's our second wave right there, which is also something we're going to want to watch. This is tomorrow afternoon. You can see that is our wave behind this. Okay, so that's right behind that, which is what we're watching now. Yeah, but you see, this kind of doesn't really develop, but Saturday and Sunday, it just kind of moves north. Doesn't really ever do anything, though, as we get into next week. It still hasn't. Well, what looks like it does here is it kind of goes into the Gulf. We'll have to see, though. That's very interesting. And then this system in the Gulf doesn't really do much. It kind of just goes into Texas and the GFS. That was our current one. Now we take a look at the European. Going to need a little bit of a comparison here because the GFS, you cannot rely on it ever. Euro is not going that strong with our potential tropical cyclone 2. It's only like about 1,008 millibars, 1,005. It doesn't get down to 1,005, but still nothing like what the GFS had. No, I think GFS is below 1,000. So we'll see what that can do. Still landfalling around Saturday or Friday evening, around like, don't know what time zone that is down there, but Eastern time, that's 8, about 8. Central, it's about 7. Really don't know how time zones are down there, but just goes straight through straight over into the Pacific. It just continues. Okay. All right. Well, it's okay. And that's our back wave right there. So we can see it kind of just moves. I mean, but by Saturday evening, it's still just generally not even like organized, but it's sitting over I mean, near Puerto Rico, and that kind of area is kind of right over Puerto Rico. And back in the 12Z Euro, because we had to go back to the 12Z to see what actually has us doing. Seems like it also has it kind of generally going into the Gulf. I mean, none of these models have doing much, but both of them generally have it kind of ending up in closer to the U.S. So potential tropical cyclone 2 is going to really bring nothing to it's going to bring nothing to the U.S. It's not even near the U.S. But what I'm thinking we're going to want to watch is this second wave, which is behind it. I mean, that's what I'm thinking could do. I mean, it wouldn't. I'm not thinking it could do something. It's going to be closer to us, though. It's likely it could come closer to us. So that's why we're going to want to watch it. And with that one system over in the Gulf, it doesn't really turn into much. Just brings a good bit of rain in some areas. The last model we'll just briefly look at is the Canadian. Really see has it pretty much our first one not really strengthening, kind of just doing what the Euro had at about 1005, 1006, and then you can see our second wave right there. Canadian also seems to generally that I don't even know where it went, but I think it kind of brought it into the Gulf, maybe. Yeah, so we can see it right there. It's about right there. Yeah, I'd say it brought it into the Gulf, and then it just kind of died out completely. But yeah, so I mean, definitely gonna want to watch those, and that thing in the Gulf, the Canadian doesn't do much to it either. But we're gonna want to continue to watch the tropics. Nothing right now that's gonna really be bringing like impacts to the U.S. other than this. But I'm not thinking its impacts will be significant. Mainly rain. And yeah, last thing I'm just gonna look at is just generally anything in the U.S. here. Still got to get a new PC. I'm probably gonna. I don't know when I'm gonna get one, to be honest. Probably by August though. No, I'm pretty sure I said I'd get it by like June before, but some stuff happened. But yeah, so over on the GFS, looks like Friday we can see we have our cold front kind of stretched out across the Midwest. More storms over in the Four Corners states up in the Wyoming, and Southeast is pretty active too. Like it's been all week. Front does not make it far south. The Southeast continues to be very kind of unsettled. I mean, a lot of rain, which is good because a good bit of areas in the Southeast could use it, especially like in areas in like. I mean, I think like really this area could use that rain a little more than this area. I don't know. Let me take a look at the drought monitor. I know that area in some areas, it's kind of just scattered. I mean, I think some areas don't need rain over in Texas, but some areas do need it. Okay, actually, pretty much all of Texas needs it. Okay, so, I mean, yeah, it is good we're seeing some rain there. It is good we're seeing rain in the Southeast, too. Very good. We're seeing rain in that area. I mean, I don't think that area, like central Alabama, needs any more rain, but some areas may have been unlucky recently and have gotten nothing. So those areas need rain, which is good, because they may get it, but yeah, I mean, all the way into Sunday, we can still see Southeast, and so we have another low kind of move out into the central U.S., kind of lingers, but the Southeast never really dries out. I mean, even by next Friday and Saturday, still a lot of storms. So the Southeast to be going into a pretty stormy pattern, which is good. A good bit of rain across the whole portion of the country, from the Four Corners. I mean, down there in the Southwest, pretty much across. I mean, literally everywhere. So a good bit of areas could be getting some rain finally. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for y'all today. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I will probably be back tomorrow or Friday, I don't know. I have nothing to do, but because now what I was doing before is pretty much over. It is over, so don't got anything to do. So I'll see. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all have a great day tomorrow. And yep, goodbye.